All right, so it's been a little while, but today we're going to do 1.1.3, the exercises. I'll pick out just a couple. I'm not going to do them all. I'm not going to do the first one. Let's do the second one, the draw three rectangles. Okay, we'll do draw three rectangles, and we'll do this guy here, optical illusion. So draw three rectangles. First, I'm going to reset. So this is what I need. It says there are three rectangles in the solution canvas that need to be drawn. There's one here, there's one here, and there is one here. So let's go ahead and do that. In order to draw a rectangle, you need to start with capital R-E-C-T for rectangle, and then open up your parentheses. That is Shift 9. Rectangles have four numbers. Your first two numbers are the starting location of the top left-hand corner. Your third number is how wide it is, and your fourth number is how tall it is. So let's do this black rectangle right here. Our starting two numbers are 0 and 200. So I'm going to put 0, 200, and then it's how wide it is. This goes over to 100 here, 100, and then, nope, not an M, a comma, and then how tall it is. Now, if I come down here and find out how tall it is, it says 400. But that's not how tall it is because it actually starts at 200. So if it starts at 200, ends up at 400, how many pixels did it actually go? 400 minus 200 is 200. So I'm going to do rectangle 0, 200, 100, 200, and I am going to come up here and run it. That's what I have. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we are. So that's what we have. We have our first rectangle. Let's do these two as well. So I'm going to come over here, hit enter, and we have a brand new line. Once again, I need to make a rectangle, so that's capital R-E-C-T, open up parentheses. Our starting location here is 100, 0. 100, 0. It goes over to 200, but I'm not going to put my next number as 200 because it actually starts at 100 and makes it to 200. So the difference between the two is 100. And then, man, M again. Come on now. And then coming down, you start at 0, then you end at 200. So that's an easy 200. If I run that, excellent. I got two of them. Now I just need this big one down in this corner. So I'm going to hit enter on line 6. This guy starts at 200, 200. So I need capital R-E-C-T. 200, 200, because that's the starting location. Then it goes over to 400. So 400 minus the original 200 is 200. And then it goes down to 400. So 400, once again, minus the original 200 is 200 again. If I run that, beautiful. If I check it, even better. All right, so that was that. If you need to pause anything, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to move on. I'm going to do this optical illusion. The optical illusion actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rectangles. I do have them here, but I'm going to reset my code so I can build them all over again. So is that a pipe from Mario or a hand holding a nail or something else? Here we go. Start coding. So first one, let's start on this one here. It goes from here down to here. And that starts at 0, 0. So R-E-C-T, 0, 0. And then it stretches all the way over to 400. 400 minus 0 is 400. And then it comes down to 100. 100 minus 0 is also 100. So that's our first one. We run it. Looking good so far. Now let's get this one. We got this one, and we'll do this one as well since they are the same, just in a different location. So I'm going to do R-E-C-T. And this one starts at 0, 100. So 0, 100. Then it goes over to 100. 100 minus 0 is 100. And it goes down to 200. 200 minus 100 is 200. No, 200 minus 100 is 100. Run it. Beautiful. If I would have had that 200, it would have looked like this, which is definitely not what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for 100. Run it. Okay, so now let's get this guy over here. Rectangle. And we got, this starts at 300, 100. So over here, sometimes I put spaces in, sometimes I don't. It really doesn't matter, at least in the context that we're doing this in. If we were working on a massive web page where it gets loaded up hundreds of thousands of millions of times, then yeah, that would definitely make a difference. But doing what we're doing, if you want to put a space in there, go ahead. If you don't, whatever, do what you want. So anyway, we have our starting spot, 300, 100. It goes over to 400. 400 minus 300 is 100. And it goes down to 200. 200 minus 100 is 100. Run it. Sweet. Now all I need to do are these guys. That guy, and that guy. So RECT starts at 100, 150. It goes over to 150, so 150 minus 100 is 50. And then it goes down to 250. 250 minus 150 is 100. Run that. Beautiful. And one more, RECT. This starts at 250, 150. All right, shortcut time. This shape is exactly the same as this shape. It's the same size. The second and the third and the fourth numbers determine the size. If it's the same size, you could just use the same numbers as up here, assuming that they are the same size. When we start off, it's safe to assume, but after a while, it might not be safe to assume. Something might look the same, but in reality, it's not. But in this case, we're golden. Go between canvas and solution. You can see that there's no difference. Check it. Congratulations, set cleared. All right, so I did this guy, and I did this guy. This was 1 point. This was 2 points. You need a total of 3 to move on, so that's what you need to move on. If you want more practice, or if you think you need more practice, do the other ones. Go ahead. It's okay. I did them. A lot of people do them. All right, that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll do next time 1.2.1. Thank you, and good luck.